Well, many of us know someone who was affected by Hurricane Sandy, and even though it slammed into the Northeast, it hits especially close to home right here at 41 NBC.
As you all know, I am a very proud native of northern New Jersey, and I spent many summers growing up down at the Jersey Shore. This roller coaster was rickety and honestly probably unsafe, but I got a rush as a young kid riding it over and over again on a pier that jutted out into the ocean. I've walked the planks of the Seaside Heights boardwalk probably more than 1,000 times if I had to count, and now that place that holds my childhood memories is underwater. A little farther up the coast, less than 25 miles from New York City, my family made it through Sandy unharmed. My sister Alyssa, who lives in Wayne, New Jersey, spoke with us earlier today after she walked through her neighborhood that was ripped up by Sandy's wrath. Take a look. Last night, you told me you had no idea how much damage this storm was actually going to cause. When you walked around your neighborhood, tell me a little bit about what you saw today.
There were down trees everywhere. Most of the people around us don't have power. There were houses that had trees in them. Cars were crushed by trees. It was mostly down trees and big trees, not the little ones. They were like probably, I'd have to say these are 150-year-old trees. And big diameters, crushed everything they came in contact with.
And I know you've been watching the coverage all day, and you know, you've heard Governor Christie talk about the devastation all over the southeast of New Jersey, especially, you know, where we grew up. What was it like watching those images of the Jersey Shore devastated? We have a lot of memories from down there.
I'm getting, sorry.
It's okay.
It's really hard to think that it's gone and it's forever changed. There's no boardwalk anymore, and houses are underwater. There's been fires. Boats are on lawns, and I just spoke with someone who was down the shore, and he sustained the whole storm and spoke about the 7 to 8 foot high floodwaters that had devastated everything. So it's been rough thinking about not having that anymore.
It's definitely, you know, rough here too, thinking that I'm not going to come home to that anymore. You know, we had some relatives down there who we just found out a couple minutes ago are safe. Is there anyone else that we're kind of looking for? We have some friends and family in New York. I mean, have you heard anyone else who we're waiting to hear from yet?
At this point, we've been in contact with everybody that we need to, immediate family. As far as extended family and friends go, we are just keeping in touch with who we can to make sure that everyone is safe, and hopefully everyone will get their power back on shortly, and then we'll be able to make the remainder of those phone calls.
Yeah, and you know, obviously, I'm so happy you guys are okay, and we're really lucky up there. How's the rest of the family doing?
They're good. Everyone seems to be okay. There's no power in a lot of their homes, but other than that, there's been no devastation like what we saw down the shore.
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much for talking to us, and I love you.
I love you too. You're welcome.
Tonight here on 41 NBC, tune in for special NBC News coverage from the Northeast in the wake of Hurricane Sandy's devastation. Sandy's Fury airs from 10 to 11 this evening, right before the 41 NBC News. It's an in-depth look at the human stories behind the mayhem.
That's some crazy pictures there. Really glad your family's
It was.
Okay.
You know, we are really happy. We were very nervous today, waiting to hear from those relatives who were down there. But, you know, thank God.
Seriously.
I mean, a place can be replaced, but the people cannot. So
Absolutely.
I think that's the most important thing that we're learning from all of this.
So true. And your Jersey accent comes out when
It
you're talking
did
to your
come out
sister.
when I was talking to my
Love
sister.
it.
Apologize.